Are you kidding me? What do I do? This is so hard. There's no going back now. Are we seeing the vision? Can I thrift, flip, and DIY all 3 of my children's Halloween costumes for less than the price of one store-bought costume? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly. I'm a stay-at-home mom to my 3 daughters, and today we are making Halloween costumes. Before we jump into today's challenge, I wanted to go over some costumes from the last few years, starting at the very beginning of Josh and I's relationship, which was Halloween 2017. For Halloween 2017, Josh was the Joker and I was Harley Quinn, and we bought our costumes at Hot Topic, and they were probably around $50 each. And at this time in our relationship, we were not even officially dating, and we have very little pictures together, so I'm happy that we actually have this picture together, but it is such bad quality. And look at how bad I did his makeup. Bless his heart, he told me it looked great, but looking back and seeing how much my skills have improved, it was so bad. Halloween of 2018, I was pregnant with Lux. Obviously, we had no kids to take trick-or-treating, so we bought $20 pajamas at Walmart. I was Winnie the Pooh and he was Eeyore. Halloween of 2019, Lux was not even 1, so obviously she was not trick-or-treating. So we actually went out of town to visit my sister. We went to dinner with her. She dressed up as a crayon that year, so we just put the crayon hat on Lux and took a picture and called it a day. 2020 was the first year that we actually did a family-themed Halloween costume, so we went with the theme of Toy Story. Lux was so obsessed with Toy Story at the time, and we decided to make her Buzz Lightyear. I was Bo Peep and Josh was Woody. So Josh wore a thrifted flannel and my dad's cowboy hat. I wore a dress that I already owned, did the lace bodice with a lace shirt that I thrifted. The ribbon was from Dollar Tree, and then I made a cape out of a men's button down that I thrifted. Lux's costume was a green and white onesie that I thrifted and cut in half and sewed together. The Buzz Lightyear detailing was made with the Cricut, and then her wings were made with cardboard, red, green, and purple felt. In 2021, we decided to go visit my husband's family out of town, somewhere way colder than Florida. So it was the first year that we actually had to take the weather into consideration, and we used that to our advantage to wear full body costumes for once. So we were the Incredibles. We purchased Josh and Lux's costumes straight from Party City. Liv wore a thrifted red snowsuit, and then I made my costume with a sweater from Walmart, red leggings from Spirit Halloween, and then underwear and socks that I had laying around the house, and then I used the Cricut to do the emblem. Since 2021's Halloween was such a success, we decided to go back to our families again in 2022, and our costumes were more of an afterthought this year, but we did know that Lux was set on being Ladybug from Miraculous, so she was able to get that in the pajama section at Target. And then Josh was a Viking. He got his hat at Party City and the accessories at Walmart, I believe. And then I used this Halloween to be my pregnancy announcement with Winnie, and I made once again a sweater from Walmart and then a Cricut decal where I did the skeleton on me and then a little baby skeleton in the belly to announce my pregnancy. For that reason, Liv just ended up being a skeleton as well, which we already had the pajamas. 2023 was the first year after 2 years going out of town that we decided to stay in Florida, and it was so freaking hot. So we decided to be Tim Burton characters, and I was telling everyone that we were Tim Burton characters, and then come to find out that Corpse Bride is actually not Tim Burton. So I guess the more accurate description would be clay animation characters, but basically Lux was Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. My husband was Jack Skellington. The baby, Winnie was Oogie Boogie. I was Coraline, and Liv was Corpse Bride. We DIY'd all those. Once again, Josh wore black clothes he already had. I did his face paint. I made his bow tie, which was a bat. Lux got her pajamas at Target, and I did her face paint. Liv was a thrifted white dress that did kind of give off wedding dress vibes, so we rolled with it. She wore my veil from when I got baptized when I was like 5 years old, and then I painted her face as well. I used a blue thrifted wig. I cut that and styled it, did my makeup, and used a yellow thrifted blouse. It's supposed to be a raincoat, but the blouse was giving enough. Who else am I missing? Oh, and then Winnie. I got the fabric at Joann's. I didn't have a pattern. I just kind of used a sleeper pajama that she fit into at the time as a reference and tried to make something like that. It was definitely not perfect, but it got the job done. I put the Oogie Boogie face right here on the hood with the Cricut, as always. Cricut, please sponsor me. I intentionally, after actually using my sewing machine to make it, I did like crisscross sewing like with big black thread to give the illusion of it being stitched shut, even though that's not what was holding it together. So that brings us up to current day. It is Halloween 2024. We are going back up north to our families once again. Over the years of buying Halloween costumes, I've just started to get more and more frustrated with the fact that they are such bad quality, so expensive, and made for single use. We've thrifted costumes before that I would wash because they were from the thrift store and then they fell apart in the washer. Really frustrating that it's that bad of quality that it can't even survive one wash. So for those reasons, I've just started to kind of get excited about challenging myself to either thrift, flip, or DIY our Halloween costumes. And obviously I'm far from perfect, but I do try to shop secondhand when I can. I do try to use things I already have when I can. At the end of the day, it's just a fun challenge. So let's get into it. For Lux, I forget if she wanted to be a police officer going into the thrift store or if she found it in the thrift store and insisted on that being her costume. But either way, she found this costume. It is originally from Spirit Halloween. It would have been $39.99 had we purchased it new at Spirit Halloween, and we got it for $2.99. It came with the badge, the costume, the belt. It did not come with a hat or handcuffs, so we did end up buying handcuffs from Spirit Halloween for $5.99. So as of right now, her costume stands at $9.
Hi. Hello guys. I'm a police officer for Halloween. I have my own handcuffs and they can actually work. This is what I'm gonna be for Halloween. My Anna sister is gonna be Princess Peach.
Today we are thrift flipping my middle daughter's Halloween costume. I scored this at the thrift store for $4. Only problem, it is way too big for my daughter. Today we are going to alter it. At the very least, I could take in the armhole and the length on the bottom, but what I don't like is how low the waist goes. It is sitting at the hips. I would like it to be a few inches higher, so I might try to take that up a few inches and then reassess the length. This is an Amazon Princess Peach dress. I found it on Amazon for $25. Like I said, I paid $4 at the thrift store. I think it's cuter and better quality than the one that we saw at the Halloween store. It has a zipper versus like the Velcro situation. We've already washed it 3 or 4 times. She has been wearing this for like 2 weeks straight, even though it's huge on her. Oh no, I just got peanut butter on this and it wasn't her fault. Like that was from something. Anyways, all the stains that she has added to this herself have already come out of this. I'm gonna try it on her, show you guys how big it is, and then get to work. Do you want to jump into your dress? All right, jump. Wow, look at your dress. Clearly, this is huge. I think we want to bring the waist up. The baby has awakened. Let me go get the baby really quick. Sitting like right here.
Yeah.
I think we want to bring it up like to there.
Yeah.
You barely slept. You just could feel that you were missing out on something.
Hi, baby. Wee.
Let me see the back.
Yeah.
Let me see. Feel like it. Oh no, the zipper.
What were you gonna do?
Well, I was just gonna bring it up, but that messes with the zipper. I'm wondering if I can just like only lift it in the front.
Yeah.
What do I do? This is so hard.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, sweetie.
Okay.
What? I wanted you to nap during this video. You're too crazy. Winnie, please don't touch my camera. It's been like almost a year since when I was regularly filming, which was like not even regularly, but kids make this impossible. She's slamming her shopping cart into the camera tripod. On a chair? You want to sit next to me? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Okay. Yeah, you can sit next to me. Yes, you can. Let's see what I do. What? Am I having fun? Yeah. There's so many layers. I'm so confused. Everything is happening. Oh, and nothing at the same time. So hot. Okay. There's like so much fabric to deal with. Okay. You're not hot? I mean, I'm happy you're not hot.
One eternity later.
This is scary. There's no going back now. Oh, this is very scary. Okay. And it ends right there. Okay. I can handle it. I might have just ruined this dress forever. I don't even know what this is gonna look like. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it looks terrible. The lace part turned out good, but then something happened to the fabric part. That's so unfortunate because it almost looks good, but it doesn't. Here, this actually looks good, and then something just happens right here where this is happening, but then over here it looks good. And then it's happening right here. I just did this off camera because I was getting so frustrated. I seam ripped what was like all messed up right here and then refolded it and redid it. And there's still like some bunching situations, but it's a lot better. So we're just gonna roll with it. She wasn't sleeping, but she's stuck. Only did that to the outer layer. You can see the inner layer coming out through the bottom. So we're gonna hem that right now and then back out the top. Yeah, perfect. And then go back up. Perfect. Pull it out a little. Okay, now up. Yep. Fabric is just right up against the edge of the foot. Okay, so that's what we want to do. You're doing really, really good. You can keep going. Don't pull too hard.
Day 2.
Alright, no, I just told you to start here. We are going to
make crowns.
We are going to try to make the Princess Peach crown from scratch from a YouTube video that I found. So we're gonna try that. The guy has a free template on his website, but he hand cut it. I'm gonna see if I can upload his template to my Cricut and have my Cricut cut it. And so that's what we're gonna do now. And then we will finish this up. If this isn't a success, we're just gonna buy a crown from the dollar store, but we're gonna try this first. So today's Saturday, what's tomorrow?
Tuesday.
No. Restart your machine? How do I do that? Just turn it off and back on? Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Sure. There's 2 different errors right now, and they're different from the other error message that I just had. All right, I think it's working, guys. The craziest part is we don't even know if this is the right size. We might have to do it all over again in different sizes.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Day 3.
forgot 6.
Well, can you keep that? Cause I think I'm gonna make something with it.
I think I might use it on your outfit right now, baby. This is gonna be crazy, but we're gonna try it. I don't want to go to the dollar store. I don't want to spend any more money. I don't want to leave the house. I'm gonna try to string this through the waist to then act as a ribbon. If it actually works, maybe I will go buy something nice, but I don't want to buy something and then it not work. So in order to string this through, I'm going to put a safety pin in it. Then shove it through here. I probably shouldn't have just cut that extra piece off. I could have actually made this look nice. I lost it. No, I lost it. Oh, there it is. I have no idea if this is gonna work. We'll see. This is going surprisingly smooth. Oh my gosh. It freaking worked. Oh my gosh. That went way too well. Oh my gosh, this is insane. I cannot believe I just did this. Okay, so what I'm thinking is this. It's so bright, hold on. This is going to tie in the back to cinch the extra fabric because I don't have time. Or not that I don't have time, I just don't know how to make it like look good. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the Princess Peach crown after I glued it all together. I used wood glue and then I stapled it together. I think the video said to glue it, but I was not feeling confident in that holding up long term. We actually have to travel with this. Like, I wasn't thinking it through when I made this. I probably should have stapled it when we got to our destination, but I stapled it already. The last thing I have to do is figure out how I'm gonna secure this to her head. I'm going to try to find an X-Acto knife and cut little slices under the blue diamonds. I wanted to put a headband through it and I was gonna paint the headband, but I don't think the paint is gonna cover a black headband. It's gonna take way too much time to try to do that. Might just cut little slices in it and then find hair clips and clip it with bobby pins maybe. Either way, right now I just have to cut slices in this and then shove something through them and hopefully it will be done. All right, final result, Princess Peach. Look at, that's you. What do you think? Can you step back against the wall so we can see the whole thing? Oh my goodness, here we go. With the shoes and all. Can you give us a spin? Wow. You look fabulous. Do you like your dress?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Are you excited to go trick-or-treating in it?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say about it?
Yeah.
What?
Love you, Mama.
I love you too, sweetheart. For Winnie's costume, she is going to be Winnie the Pooh. And so I originally thrifted these yellow boys size 7 to 8 pants. They were $3.99. They're like fleece lined, and since it's gonna be cold, I thought this was gonna be perfect. I was originally going to deconstruct them at the seam and see how much fabric I was working with, and my options were either make pants and then buy a red t-shirt with the excess yellow attached sleeves to that red t-shirt. My other option was to make some sort of overall type pattern similar to this with the feet on it, and then it go up over the shoulders. And then I already had this red sweater, but obviously it says Gap, so I would have had to crop this and then use the excess material to cover that gap, and this would have been too short to wear without this being an overall. So that was my two options. So the day that I went to start working on it, I was like, let me just go to the thrift store one last time just to see if I can find a plain red sweater and maybe it will help guide me in the right direction with this project. So I went And this is what I found for $1.99. Could it be more perfect? For $1.99 again, the yellow overall. I did not even need to make them. This, however, I thought it was 6 to 9 month as well, but I got home and realized this is actually 3 to 6 month. My 20-month-old is wearing 3 to 6 month size. However, it works. So this, with this underneath, are we seeing the vision? 50 cents. Are you kidding me? A 50-cent shawl from Zara in her size. It is so cute. Okay, like, hello. Beanie, $1. $4.50 for all of this. I'm just gonna have her try it on as is right now so you guys can see what we're working with. And it probably won't make it into this video if I do decide to do these last alterations to this, just because I have so much going on in so little time. But the two potential alterations that I would do is add pom-poms to the ears and then write poo on this. If you've ever seen those like crochet name, cursive name sweaters, I think they're adorable. If I could do that, that would be fabulous. However, I do not know if I have the skills that it takes to do something like that, and I don't know if it is worth potentially ruining this. But let me go grab her and put this on. I just realized she's like too short. She's too short to even be in the camera frame. Oh, perfect. We'll just put you on the box. Perfect. I'm gonna get a wet wipe because homegirl is messy. Your eyes are turning green. They're so pretty. So I'm not buttoning things right now because I'm lazy. I'm sorry, but what? Excuse me. Have you ever seen a cuter poo? Do I need to do anything to this? It's too cute. And then we even got like, do you hate it? You want it off? Perfect! I've mentioned a lot of numbers throughout the video, but now that it is all said and done, I'm going to give you guys a finalized number of the total amount of money that I spent on these 3 costumes. For the police costume, $2.99. The handcuffs, $5.99. The peach dress, $3.99. The thread, 20 cents. The yellow paint, $1.25. The Winnie the Pooh onesie, $1.99. The beanie, 99 cents. The shawl, 50 cents. The overalls, $1.99. And we're gonna count the failed thrifted yellow pants, even though they didn't actually get used, $3.99, for a grand total of $23.88. That is definitely under the average price of one single children's Halloween costume. So hopefully someone enjoyed this video, and maybe someone even has reconsidered thrifting or buying their Halloween costume secondhand. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.